I'm using wire from the Dollar Tree. The pack doesn't say, but it looks about 20 gauge. Spread out the length you want. I'm using the whole roll, but just cut yours in half. Bring the two ends together and smooth down the wire as you half the strand. I folded the wire in half again, but you shouldn't, because I've already figured out it's going to be too thick to work with. Even though I'm going to show you how to get started using 4 strands, again, you only need 2. Squish in the folded wire like I have. You want it to be smaller than the doll's waist so you can't see it from the front. Holding the wire in position on her back, pull a strand between her legs and over her hip. Just let it hang there and do the other side. Now pull the ends through the loop in the back. Squish the loop back in again so it's kind of thongish. Here's what she should look like so far. Now pull the ends forward and wrap them around her waist. Cross them tightly in back and twist them together. Because I'm twisting 4 strands, it's a little hard. You should find it easier and faster with just 2. When you start, you're going to get a perfect twist because you're close to the doll's back and it's giving you something to brace against. But as you go down, you'll end up just wrapping one strand around the other. When you're at the end, one strand will be longer. You can fix that like this. When I first tried this, I used a single strand of wire. It fit great and was easy to work with, but I felt it was too thin for support and stability. 2 strands work well together and aren't too thick. Even though 4 strands fit around the body without adding any bulk to the doll's shape, the tail is almost too heavy and cumbersome. It will hold the doll up, but the weight of it will pull her down if it's not positioned right. Being wired helps them stand even with no shoes on. However, a good gust of wind or me hitting the table like this will make them fall over. But if you wrap the tail around something or position it better, it will take a lot for it to fall down. Depending on how you want the doll to stand, you have to contort the wire in specific ways. For cross legs, the wire has to be twisted into a loop and then flared at the bottom. Or if your tail is long enough, bring it above and then over to the side of the doll. I'm holding it in place with a 2-pound weight. Another method to help them stand is to coil the wire into a spiral behind their backs. Make sure you did it small enough so it can't be seen when the doll is facing you. Now, if you pull it out, this coil will be strong enough for you to lean the doll against anything without her having her back flush against it. The wire's location won't interfere with any clothing that you put on the doll. Then again, I only have cheap outfits, so yeah. While the wire is not that hard to work with, it can be fussy and annoying. The main benefit to using it though is that depending on how you position yourself, you won't even see the wire at all.